let's move on to the next game that I want to talk about. The New York motherfucking football Giants!
Finally, it took y'all 6 years to fucking win
one game.
Like,
what? Niggas is soup about that. Yeah,
niggas almost did 7 years. All niggas was real close for 7 years of
stint,
not
bro.
getting a week 1 win.
That's a stint. That's a
But-
stint. That's a jail stint.
Corey,
back down 13.
Saquon is looking like comeback player of the year.
I called it.
for sure.
Did I not call?
Just for week
Saquon
one.
comeback player of the year.
It's week 1 though.
I know. It's only week 1.
You're
You're
about
right.
to
It's
take
week
it to
1.
a level. I'm gonna let you have your
It's
shine.
week
Week 1. I'm just saying.
It's week
he's
1.
looking.
It's week 1.
He's looking good.
Yo, be humble, Corey.
I'm going to be humble. I screamed. I'm happy, but like Kyle just said, you know, is the Titans looking bad or is the Giants looking good? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, let's not undervalue the Giants winning this game. Let's not pretend like the Titans weren't the #1 seed in the AFC last year. They lost some players.
They had Derrick Henry on lock, and he was getting smacked.
He got smacked
He got
around.
smacked, bro. He was looking like a little bitch guy. He was looking like a little
Stack the
bitch.
box against
Even
them,
though he had
75% of the
88
team.
rushing yards,
Listen,
he was still
it came
getting
down to a field goal, though, bro.
yeah,
We could have lost.
absolutely.
We could have won, and we did win. But there was a lot of situations where the Giants could have really had a demanding lead. Like Daniel Jones threw a very bad pick.
Oh yeah,
on the
He
goal
fumbled
line.
too.
Well, the fumble, he got blind. He got fucking ripped. I can't even. It was during the throw too. I can't even blame Daniel Jones on that. But he tried to throw a back shoulder to Saquon. You don't throw a back shoulder to a fucking running back. Like he's not gonna have that kind of chemistry. I get what you were trying to do there, Daniel, but you don't do that with a running back that's not going to turn his shoulder the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy pick for the corner if you're going to throw a back shoulder to a
And
running
he was
back.
doing a wheel, like
No, he was doing a fake. Yeah, a wheel. Yeah, and then you want the back shoulder off a wheel. Like, come on,
like come on, bro.
He was
you're in the goal line.
he was
anyway.
thinking too much. He was in his head too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with Daniel Jones. Sometimes he gets in his head too crazy. But other than that, he had an okay game. Like he had a serviceable game managing game. And that's all I'm asking from Danny Jones this year. You know what I'm saying? Saquon, that's what we need every fucking week from the New York Football Giants is Saquon Barkley doing what he just did. That shit was amazing.
It was.
That shit was fire. All right. But what really impressed me about Saquon was the offensive line blocking for him. He had them open holes. He didn't have to dance around.
Yeah,
he was
hit them
going
shit
downhill.
full
This is the
speed.
first time I've really seen Saquon
Full
go
speed,
downhill
yes.
straight through the fucking
cap.
gap without dancing around because his fucking line stinks. And what happened? He had 191 all-purpose yards because of it. It's looking real scary for Saquon if this offensive line can be healthy. And look, our schedule is very, very favorable over the next 8 weeks.
So I need Daniel Jones to fucking carve it up. I got to be honest. I'm not going to be bought in on performances like what we saw last week. If that
So what
is
if he
like,
plays like that all year, man?
then he's not the guy.
Corey's
He needs
taking
to
that.
He's not the guy, but I'm
Corey's
taking that.
taking that though.
I'm not
taking that.
Like,
Don't
when he
get-
said
don't
that,
get-
I was off. When he said that, he lost me.
Don't take a
He lost me.
mediocre ass
I'm not-
Daniel Jones
I
though,
can't. Like,
because Saquon should not have just as
What up,
many
Nico?
rushing yards as his passing yards.
I mean, like you look
Just
at the
saying.
teams that are successful in this
saying.
league. You look like they have an elite quarterback.
Yes.
You can only go
Not
get
even a-
so
And I
far.
said that to
He's
you.
not even an elite
Saquon can't have just as many rushing yards as Daniel Jones passing yards in the game.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
nasty.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
No, Corey, stop tilting your head back and forth. That's
He was a game man. He played like a good game manager last
Oh.
game, and I'm taking that all day. Like, yes, we're not going to make it past round 1 or whatever with the way Daniel Jones is playing, sure, but it's a great step forward for the New York Giants in general to be winning against a team like the Titans, to be going against the Panthers next week, a Dakless Cowboys the week after that, the Bears the week after that. We have the
It's looking up for
Texans,
you. It's
the
looking up
fucking.
for y'all for the next couple weeks. Yeah.
We have a lot of easy teams, coming up over the next 8 weeks, and we could actually come out of that shit pretty nicely. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm very happy with how the Giants performed. And the thing I'm mostly happy about, I'm gonna give you the thing I was most concerned about, and the thing I was the happiest about. The thing I was happiest about was the competency of the coaching staff. All right. We had a great coaching staff. We called the game great. There wasn't no questionable plays. There wasn't no goofy ass like decisions on the personnel side. But where I was concerned is Kadarius Toney only getting 7 snaps. And the one time he gets the ball, he goes for 20 yards on a rush. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
I heard, I think it was Jordan Raanan who does like Giants beat reporting.
Mhm.
He said that throughout like training camp, it was kind of evident that Kadarius Toney was dogging it, and that's really what the issue is that like you would see him just light jogging it. He would finish his laps after offensive linemen, after defensive linemen, just kind of jogging through and going through the motions. And he said he himself heard Daboll saying like, get your ass up, get your fucking helmet and go run. And he would just, light jog, not take it that serious. And
he
was
playing
that
around
guy.
with Dabes, and Dabes had to show him what
play better.
Look, I will put
Bench.
fucking Richie James in there and let him rock before you play me out in front of the whole team. And I think it might have to do with the playbook too. I think he doesn't understand the playbook all the way. He was hurt for a lot of the training camp. It's
But
we'll
he
see.
could be y'all star player, y'all star receiver.
Why do you hear
yeah,
that too?
I think next week,
heard
I
that
think
too.
this week coming up against the Panthers, he's gonna get the proper burn he's supposed to get. That was just a 1 week lesson. Like, hey, don't fucking play with us, and we'll win. But I'm happy that Tony handled it professionally during the post game interview. He's like, look, I'm not concerned. We won. I'm happy. I can play 2 snaps. I can play 3 snaps. We won. I don't give a fuck.